Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Lori from Tiori, and welcome back to another episode of Heartbaked. And I know what you guys are gonna tell me, Lori, the first two episodes' audios are so bad, and I'm like, And so, yeah, I changed the settings, and so hopefully this will help. And now let's get started. Before this goes even more awkwardly, as I turned the corner, I bumped into just the pancake I was looking for. Like, literally. You again. He grumbled and brushed himself off. Wait, again? Never mind, Lori. It doesn't matter. You finally found him. Now flirt your head off. Looking good. So, I hear you live in a tree. That's not a good thing to say. Your hair smells nice. No. Okay, we're gonna go looking good. Wow, Carver, you are sure looking good tonight. Did you get taller? I waggled my eyebrows at him a bit, and he took a step back, looking completely caught off guard. I mean it. There is definitely something different about you. Whatever it is, it's working. There's nothing different about me. You've been working with Radley for way too long. His insanity is rubbing off on you. He gave a small hump and crossed his arms, glaring at nothing. Wait, are you wearing makeup? Like I would ever do such a thing, like wearing makeup. His face grew more red, and I leaned to study it even more closer. You are wearing makeup, Carver. Aw, Carver, it must really suit you. You're looking good. Oh, Lori, you're so cringeworthy. I gave him a sweet smile and watched him as his face turned from being completely flustered to kind of disgust. Have you been drinking? Nope. I just think you look, cute. I almost choked on my words as they left my mouth. Carver, cute, He stared at me for a bit, or a moment, completely shocked. He didn't wait for me to finish. The next thing I saw was him turning his heel and running away. Great choice, Carver. For having such tiny legs, he sure did run fast. Okay, number 3. Did it hurt when you were dropped from the oven? Here I am. What are your other two wishes? Yeah, it was no use. I grunted, kneeing my hands harder into the dough and glaring down as if it were the source of all my problems. Pressing my lips together, I slammed it down on the counter, leaning all of my weight into the future bread. Admittedly, I might have been pretending it was a certain dwarf's face. Or dwarfish elf face. He doesn't look like a dwarf, does he? No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't think of something to say to Carver that wouldn't just make that little pig squeak turn tail and run again. I couldn't believe he actually fled the scene. He should be thrilled that I flirted with him. Yep, he should. Whoever gets flirted by Lori? No one. Well, I guess I did accuse him of wearing makeup. I swear, I saw some blush on those streaks, though. And not the natural kind. And what guy has eyelashes that long? Ugh, I'm so jealous of guys who have long eyelashes. It's just like, give them to me, please. I let out a light sigh, resting my elbows on the counter and staring aimlessly at the wall. I couldn't just give up and end my mission before it even really began. How priceless would it be to see the look on Carver's face when he sees that I've made the perfect cake? Everyone knew I was not as skilled as my grandmother. I can admit that, okay? But her recipe book gave me the power to channel some of her talent. This Heartbaked recipe was apparently the last one she ever wrote. I was positive if I can just master what she had left behind. My eyes fell on the corkboard I had set up where an old picture of Radley and I was pinned. Wait. Okay. Here's my theory. I guess it's a theory. But, so, Heartbaked is where you fall in love, right? To make the cake beautiful and whatnot. So, for a recipe to be good, her grandmother has to like keep on doing the recipes over and over and over and keep on making the heartbaked cake. So has she fallen in love like multiple times over the period she was writing this recipe? Okay, what happened to my grandpa? That's it! Radley. He's a guy, right? Kind of. Okay, he's something. Guys know what guys want. Not really, I hope. I would test out my excellent pickup lines on him and throw the polished ones at Carver so skillfully he had no other choice but to be knocked head over heels. With a grin on my face, I hurried to the shop where Radley was cleaning. Hey, Rads! Hey, Lori. Slow day today, huh? Looking around, I noticed that indeed there weren't any customers. I didn't have time to be bothered by this, though. Radley, I need your help with a project I'm working on. It's very important. Oh, sure, Lori. Anything. Okay, tell me, what do you think of this? I clear my throat. Standing up straight. You are hotter than the back of my oven. Oh, God. Radley stared at me with an unreadable look on his face. Clearly, I've been blown him over with my pickup line sprouls. I don't even know if I said that right. Phew. Confidence gain, I tossed my bridle over my shoulder, continuing. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9. So I'm the one you need. Ha! He's definitely blushing. It's totally working. No, it's not. I wiggled my eyebrows, keeping the flow going. Did you leave the stove on? Because you're smoking. Oh, Radley looked weird. Well, I never been the one to quit while I'm ahead. Pastry God is telling me. Suddenly, Radley cut me off with a burst of laughter. No more, Lori. You're killing me. What? Hey, don't laugh. A cute girl is flirting with you. I yanked my hat off and threw it in his general direction, but it didn't get anywhere close before it flopped onto the floor. No, my stomach hurts. This is too funny. I glared, stomping closer to him. You are just about a scorn's throw away from being my toaster. I warned, punching his arm. I know I read that completely wrong, but you know, that's fine. He kneeled over, holding his stomach. Is that really how you... Radley, you are going to be headed back to that big oven in the sky in about 10 flowery seconds if you don't cut it out. I'm the one you need? What is that? That's it. I jumped onto his back, wrapping my arms around his neck. Lori, the back of my oven, I can't even. Shut. Excuse me? Both of us went silent at the voice, turning around to see a very hesitant-looking elf standing in the doorway. Instantly, I was in shopkeeper mode. Hello and welcome to Lori's Pastries. Behind me, Radley let out a little snicker, and I turned my head to give him a sharp glare. You better stop, Radley. Have my eyes on you. Pressing his lips together, he went back to sweeping. Hi. The elf walked into the shop, pushing his round glasses further up an unusually pointy nose. I was wondering if you got any of those dark chocolate and black tea cookies left. I know they sold out pretty fast, but my daughter really wanted to try them, and I thought maybe... My eyebrows raised in surprise at the question. There's no way I could have known if those cookies were in stock or not, because that wasn't my recipe. I was confused for only a moment. Then I remember hearing something not too long ago about Carver's Bakery putting out some new cookies for sale that were selling like, well, really good cookies. I frowned, trying to think of the best way to explain. Okay, I didn't have to think really hard. The elf blinked at me and I forced a smile. Actually, sir, I think you're thinking of the other pastry chef's bakery. Before I could suggest any of my recipes, jam good recipes, if I do say so myself. The elf's eyes widened and then he winced. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll just... The pointy-nosed elf awkwardly shuffled out, the door swinging shut behind him. I guess it's okay. I mean, there's 2 whole pastry shops in the village. Quite a big margin for error. How embarrassing. He could have at least looked at what I had for sale. I shook my head a little, taking a deep breath and trying to cheer up. It's fine. Today was a slow day, but there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow I will crush Carver beneath my feet with my obviously superior abilities. Hey, Lori, don't sweat it, okay? Everyone knows you're better than the baby strawberry. Yeah, if that was true, they would probably come to my pastry. Besides, those cookies aren't even that great anyways. Yeah, I'll bet. Radley? My brow furrowed, and I folded my arms across my chest, glaring. Are you saying you've tried them? How dare you? Yeah, I mean, no, how could you? Picked up the hat I was only just remembering was on the floor, smacking him with it again. Lori, it was only for research purposes. I didn't swallow it. I gave Radley one last glare before stomping back into the kitchen to finish baking the bread. Okay, that's it. No more Miss Nice Cupcake. I tossed around already kneaded dough fiercely against the counter again, furrowing in determination as I came up with a plan. I can't think of anything. I slumped down onto the counter and then immediately jumped up and found a clean spot to do the same thing. A few more customers had come in, but it was really a slow day. At first I hadn't minded since I had more time to figure this out, but why is flirting so hard? How do girls do this? What is attractive? Okay. It's Carver. We have a history, not a very good one. He's not going to fall for my advances immediately, or how do I say this at all? I've got to wear him down. Nodding to myself, I let out a sigh, dusting my shirt off from where the flour had gotten from my first counter slumping incident. I headed back into the shop, preparing to close early. Hey, Lori. Radley watched me, flipping the sign, raising an eyebrow. You're closing already? Well, I did have an excuse. Yeah, but it was pretty slow today. Just gotta get a head start on baking and start fresh tomorrow. Okay, I guess I'll be heading home then. See ya, Lori. I give Radley a smile and wave, watching him leave before the expression dropped from off my face and was replaced with one far more grave. Alright, it's go time. Carver's not gonna know what kneaded him up, threw him in a pan, and baked him. I think I'm a little tired. But no time for rest. There was Carver's she chased. I stepped outside and was hit with a gust of wind that tousled my bangs, and it felt nice after spending most of the time in my time in the hot kitchen. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you... Okay, I don't know why I'm saying this. I already have an outro. Guys, I hope you like the new outro and whatnot. See you guys soon.